Now we are going to cover section D, which is collection age reports. Library media specialists use collection age reports to evaluate their current circulation, age, and value statistics, which is very important, especially when you're trying to establish your needs for the media center as far as budget is concerned. These particular reports can really help. So in order to access these reports, you would go up to Reports. You want to go over to Library Reports. You want to scroll down to Statistics, okay, which is here. You want to click on the Collection Statistics Summary. Computer's just a little slow. Okay. So when I look at my collections summary here, you're going to have your range of books. So it's group call numbers based on the prefix. So you have up to 99, up to 199, 200 to 299, 300 to 399, etc., and so forth. And we currently have this on. Let me move this over just a bit. We currently have this on circulation. So it is telling us which books in this range, or which range, have been circulated today, within the past month, within the past year, the total. Okay, so you can go down, you can click into it, and if you click into it, it's going to give you a more finer range. So if I click into the zeros to the 99s, might take a second, then it's going to break it down into smaller increments, and again go over the circulation for today, this month, this year, and the total. I'm going to go back so that I can get the bigger range here. And again, the computer is just running a tad bit slowly. Okay, so I'm back to where I was. So this, like I said, is giving you the circulation. Now, if I click into age, just running a tad bit slowly. All right. Then we're going to get even more data. So here again, you have your ranges. So from this particular range of books, I see that 100% of the books in this particular range have a date. So copies with dates. In this particular range, I also see that the average date of the copies of books is 2008. Then I can scroll down and see that in this particular range, with these books in these dates, that the circulation is around 26%. If I go down, let's say to the 300 to 399 range of books, I see that about 2,444 of those books have copies with dates. I see that the average date is 50 years. And circulation of books in this range is about a little over 15%. And of course, you have your totals here. When I go and click on value, it then tells me the copies that have prices. So within this range, about this many books have copies with prices on them. The value of those copies with prices is around $3,542 for this particular range. And then again, it tells me the circulation for those books in this particular range, along with the value. So in this report, I can view the circulation for the books in those range. I can see the age of the books in that range, as well as the value. I could probably use this to, if I wanted to, let's say, click on print or print the report. I can print this report by clicking on printable. Okay, so I could use this and give it to my principal and say something like, okay, with the books that are falling into this particular range or category, I see that the circulation is falling under this particular percent. If it's a lot or if it's a little as far as circulation is concerned, then I may want to tell her, well, this is the estimated cost of the books in this range. Perhaps we need to increase the budget in this area or decrease it based off of the circulation that I see. So I find this report to be extremely helpful.